Today I'm going to talk about what we mean by outbound only flow and what's the advantage of that. So it's something that we talk about a lot here at Agilicus, the concept that each of our directions of flows is outbound. And the advantage that you get out of that is it makes it just a lot easier to set up your firewalls. Imagine a firewall that you can just say if inbound block and if outbound only allow to this one IP or one SNI host name if you use SNI snooping. It's so much simpler. When you have complicated rules in your firewalls, if this and allow and port forward, you know somebody's made a mistake. And there's a rule on there that you're not really sure. Maybe you should delete it. You didn't configure it. Is it still in use? I don't know, but it's dangerous, right? So when you have the Agilicus connector on your site, it maintains an outbound only HTTPS flow to a well-known host name and well-known IP, something that doesn't change and there's not more than one of. And over top of that, it just sort of parks it there. When you come back in from outside your plant, open your browser, DNS resolves each of your resources to an IP address that we run. And when it gets there, it kind of stitches the two together, and that TCP flow ends up going from your device all the way into the plant, where it is then run through the firewall, decrypted, and moves onwards to what it needs to get to. So the advantage for the end user is there's no VPN, there's no client, everything's on the public internet. The advantage for the operator in the plant is all you have to do is put a single outbound connection allowed on your firewall and literally block everything else. And that way, when you go to audit it, you can say, there should be one thing here. Oh, it's yes. Is there anything else? No. Okay, we're good. It also means that it works with network address translating technologies like Starlink or Cellular. And that's kind of a big deal. Those, you can't have an inbound port. You can't do port forwarding because you don't have a public IP. It's shared with other people. And with Agilicus, that just doesn't matter. And the third advantage you get is IP address changes don't matter. And this could happen to you when you have like dual WAN. So you've got maybe a fiber which is backed up by 5G and it switches over from one or the other. In other technologies where they're inbound, all of the clients need to know about this. They're like, oh, the primary one's failed, everybody switch over to the backup. So what do? Do you update DNS and wait for the time to live to expire, which might be 4 hours? Do you just phone everybody and say, oh, reconfigure and use the other IP? But with Agilicus, it doesn't matter. It can be outbound in both links at the same time, active, high availability. So those are three great reasons why we talk about outbound only. If you want to hear more, email info@agilicus.com or check out our website, www.agilicus.com. Thank you and bye-bye.